Hello, my name is Michael Thomas, and this is my final trailer paper, United States versus the Whites. So basically, my paper is going to be about how African Americans have been discriminated against and faced prejudice against white people or Caucasians, and how far we have come and how far we still need to go. So basically, ongoing problem, as I mentioned before. African Americans have been fighting through slavery as long as the slave trade. We've been fighting for basic equal rights and treatments. So, while tremendous strides have been made through the actions of activists such as Martin Luther King and Malcolm X, we still have a long way to go. For example, the tragic police brutality deaths from George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, etc., and the treatment of African Americans regarding COVID. As I stated before, this all started in the beginning. Once Europeans had arrived to the Americas, they first used Native Americans as a labor source. Fortunately, they died out due to the viruses that Europeans brought. Instead of just working by themselves or on their own like normal people would, they decided to go to Africa and buy slaves. Once they brought us over here, they used us for labor and other unfortunate and cruel treatment. They used psychological and physical torture to make us feel like we couldn't do anything and we were just going to be stuck in this slavery mentality forever. But we still didn't give up, and after the Civil War, slavery was made illegal. African Americans were now given the opportunity to have what other people have, but of course, things wouldn't be easy, and white people weren't thrilled about the fact that we were now free. Because of that, laws were made, such as Jim Crow segregation, to make life almost impossible and dangerous. But as I said in the beginning, through leaders such as Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, and Rosa Parks, we were still able to fight for equality and live how we do now. At least for the most part. We still deal with discrimination and other things on a day-to-day basis. For example, the increased rate of police brutality has been on the rise, and a scary amount as well. And also, other people discounting that racism even exists, such as the Meghan Markle and Harry royal issues. And also dealing with COVID disproportionately affected African Americans, other people of color, due to white doctors not thinking that we are deserving of treatment and medicine just as the white patients do. I know I said a lot of bad things about our country and what's been happening, but we can still do things to make it better. For example, with the Derek Chauvin case as he was sentenced to prison, all police officers should be held accountable for wrongful acts that they do. We also need to educate Caucasians, white people, about taking accountability for the negative things that they may say or do, even if they do think that it's not important or a big deal. So I know this kind of doesn't make sense, and it's a bit all over the place. But trust me, once you read my paper, it'll all make sense.